I never really understand the concept of hot girl summer because I'm from Indonesia and there are only two different seasons in my country, summer season and rainy season. Both are very humid, but in the same time, I do want to participate in the hot girl summer agenda, including reading books that scream like summer vibe. Hi guys, my name is Audrey and today I want to talk about books that I think fit the summer reading list, but not your so typical summer book that has been recommended multiple times. I have some books here, range from literary fiction, fantasy, murder, mystery, and what else here? To books that can make you cry this summer. Like if you want to have like a raw girl summer where you just like want to lay down on your bed and cry over a fictional character, I have it here. I'm going to categorize this book like by genre, and full disclaimer for now, some of this book I haven't read it, but I thought I'm just going to mention it on this video specifically if you guys are interested. Now for the mystery thriller part, if you guys want like a mystery thriller happen during the summertime, multiple POVs, fast-paced and insufferable character in the best possible way, then it is Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. I've read this book like somewhere in April. In April, I kind of read a lot of mystery thriller book, especially on audiobook, and I have this book on my audiobook app. For Lucy Foley book, usually they have like multiple actors. Sorry, actors? Is it actors? So like each and every POVs had like different voices, and it made my whole reading experience much better. We kind of follow many different characters here, but like the general idea is a new hotel just opened in this like small town area, and the owner of this hotel, like a trust fund baby, she wants to celebrate her opening weekend by having a midsummer festival in her hotel. What she did not know, some of the people that she invited, or like some of the people that work for her, had some secrets, because like this trust fund lady, well, she's not as innocent as everyone thought she is. Like there's something fun about reading a mystery thriller book about like rich people. Like, you know, they're going to screw something up. If you are looking for a mystery thriller book, fast-paced, multiple POVs, and with like a very strong summer vibe, then this one is definitely for you. The next book is actually on my TBR for this year summer read. It's The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. Apparently this book is recommended by Obama himself. So the story of this book is, in summer 1975, a girl gone missing from this specific summer camp. Now, this is not your just ordinary summer camp. This summer camp is owned by a very rich family that own like the whole entire region, called Van Laar family. Now, the daughter who had gone missing from the summer camp is the daughter of the Van Laar family. Of course, that creates tension among the locals and the Van Laar family, but other than that, there are some mystery, generational trauma, some secrets. So far, I am having fun reading this book. Again, it is 500 pages, right? So I was slightly intimidated by the length. But like, I cannot put this book down. I think 2 days ago, I stayed up until like 4 a.m. in the morning because I was reading this book. Like, I actually cannot put the book down. It has a very strong summary vibe. Again, it was set like in the summer camp. If you are a fan of like a summer camp murder mystery vibe, then this one is definitely for you. The next one that I... oh my god. I have a mixed feeling about this book. And this book also had like a mixed review on the internet. It is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. The reason this book has like a mixed review, I'm just gonna say it right now. The way this book was written is very messy, but intentional. Our main character, what's her name again? I forgot. Our main character here, Cadence, she suffered from like a head injury that happens like 2 summers ago, and then right now she is returning to her family island to investigate what happened 2 summers ago that caused her to lose her memories. When she arrived in this island, something is slightly off, and our main character is basically trying to figure out about what had happened. As I mentioned, the character suffered from a head injury, right? So the book is written like someone who suffered from head injury. What I mean by that, it's very messy, very all over the place. I was having a hard time reading this book, but somehow against all odds, I still found myself like not crying, but I almost cried. It is a good book if you are on a reading slump, by the way, because it is very short, like it's only 200 pages. And a lot of people on the internet also said like about this book plot twist. The thing is like, yes, the plot twist is the reason why I cried, by the way. Or if you do not want to read the book, then you can watch the adaptation from Amazon Prime. Like from what I heard, it's like a good adaptation. I myself want to watch this series, but yeah, I just haven't had time to do so. Now we are moving to, I guess, fantasy? Yeah, the first one that I like to mention is my all-time favorite book. The book that actually got me back into reading. It is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I remember I was crashing out over this book, over Achilles and Patroclus. If you want to have like a Greek theme for like this year's summer, especially with the Christopher Nolan Odyssey, and if you still want to read anything that has like some Greek mythology vibe, well, The Song of Achilles, ladies and gentlemen. It is a retelling of Iliad, but we are focusing on Achilles and Patroclus' relationship throughout the book. I think I've seen a video someone cried reading this book while they were on the beach. The next book I want to recommend is also by the same author, but I haven't read this book, but I bought it, is Circe by Madeline Miller. I definitely mispronounced that title. I would like to apologize in advance. A Greek mythology about a god Circe that was exiled to island of Aia. Sorry, I need to see like my own notes here, that's why. It has like a very strong coastal vibe, like an island vibe. Unlike The Song of Achilles, because The Song of Achilles is romance, this one is more about like self-discovery, loneliness, and isolation, because Circe was punished by the god that she cannot leave the island. Another fantasy book that I want to mention, it has like a little bit of dark academia vibe. It's Piranesi by Susanna Clark. The reason it has like a dark academia vibe because like our main character is like constantly researching about things that is happening around him. Basically, our main character, he lost his memory. He doesn't remember who he was. All he knows, he lived inside this labyrinth, but this labyrinth is alive. He needs to memorize which labyrinth is like a safe area for him to like stay. And there are only two people in this labyrinth, him and another person who lives like maybe like in the north side of the labyrinth. So he had a mission that he needs to figure out what is happening around him, make notes. The dark academia vibe is like the researching part, like the constant discussion about this labyrinth, the philosophical discussion about it, but it also had like a very strong coastal vibe. And to some degree, this book was kinda eerie, because like one of my biggest fears is like being lost in a place that I cannot find the exit, and our main character cannot find the exit of this place. The labyrinth itself is like this a mystical being. I had a good time reading this, and if you are looking for like a short dark academia summery vibe, then Piranesi by Susanna Clark is definitely one of the best recommendations out there. My camera is almost out of battery. I need to change my camera battery first. Also, I forgot to show you guys like the drink that I'm drinking right now. It is not a beer, it is just like a lemon soda, I think. I was holding this like while I'm filming, but you can hear like the ice clicking sound. That's why I put it like on my table. I actually have not read this book yet, but I've heard a lot of discussion. Is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. I've seen the Book of Leo videos, and she really likes this book. From reading the summary itself, it is a retelling of a Little Mermaid story, a romantasy. So for my romantasy girly out there, this book is maybe for you. The only reason why I am interested about this book because there's pirate. I don't like romance, but I've been listening to 80s lately, which I am looking for like some pirate stuff right now. It is a romance story between a pirate and a mermaid, Grumpy Ex-Sunshine, enemies to lovers, and the best part, it's a stand-alone. So you do not have to worry to start another series in your TBR. Hey guys, editing address here. I have some correction over things that I'm going to say on this video, so you are going to see me pop in and out a little bit in this video. But the first correction I want to say is regarding To Kill a Kingdom. It is a series, but you can read the first book as a standalone. The second book on the series, it is a new character but in the same universe, but nothing related to the first book at all. Maybe some of the lore, but you are not expected to read the second book because the first book can be read as a standalone. I just want to clarify on that. I will write down a link to Leo's video where she was specifically talking about To Kill a Kingdom. I think she gave this book like a proper in-depth review without spoiler. We are now done with fantasy, and now we can move on to literary fiction. Now, the first one that I like to mention is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. My queen. When it comes to Taylor Jenkins Reid, I trust her with my life. Guaranteed things that she made will make me cry. A story about woman entering a male-dominated field because our main character, she wants to become an astronaut. And this is like one of the first time that NASA is allowing a female candidate for a female astronaut, and she is like one of the people that apply for this specific position. It doesn't happen like in one summer specifically, but there is something about Cape Carnival that screams very summer, like very humid. I mean, it is in Florida. It is a queer romance book. Like if you are looking for Doom Yuri book for this summer. If you want to cry over this summer, then you will actually enjoy this book. The next one is also by Taylor Jenkins Reid, but I haven't read this book yet. It is Malibu Rising. It's actually a crime that I haven't read this book, honestly. Like, I've had this book on my TBR for years. We follow our main character Nina. She is throwing like an annual summer party. She herself doesn't like the idea of the summer party, but everyone wants to attend this party because Nina is a very popular, talented surfer, and she's also like a professional model, and her siblings are also like a very influential and famous people, so people want to attend this party. So as you can see, I was like kind of zoning out in this clip. The day when I was filming this, I was very sad, very upset, so I was kind of like not having it when I was filming this because things are happening in my life, but I still have to do it because, well, deadlines. Taylor Jenkins Reid, she knows how to write a very cinematic paragraph. I know that makes zero sense because I'm reading, right? But she's like one of the author. As I'm reading the book, I could actually picture like a full-on movies in my head. The banters, the way the paragraph were written, the characterization, the character progression, it's chef kiss. So even though I haven't read Malibu Rising, I think this is like one of the best contender for a summer read. I haven't read this book yet, but I know for a fact I will enjoy this book. And I think you guys will also enjoy this book. Alright, I guess I'm just going to take over like the last part because like as I'm reviewing the footage, yeah, moral of the story, you should probably not film a talking head video when you're feeling very upset, because by the end of this video you can tell I was like very zoned out. The next book is Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I haven't finished this book yet. I think I only read like the first 70 pages. From what I heard, it is a very introspective read. So if you are looking for like a laid back summer read, I think you will enjoy Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. The book summary itself, we follow Clara. She is an artificial friend. She's a robot, and her task is basically being a caretaker. One day a child chose her as her artificial friend, and since that, she's slowly learning how it feels like to be human, learning about human relationship, emotions, and love. The writing style is very melancholic, but in a hopeful way. So yeah, if you are looking for more introspective, laid-back book for this summer, then Clara and the Sun, I think, is the best choice for you. Especially the movie is coming out, so might as well just read this book. The next one that I had, well, this is technically still under literary fiction category, but also coming of age, is My Fan by Fredrik Backman. As I am editing this video right now, I've been listening to the audiobook of My Friends, and I think I'm like an hour into the audiobook, which like maybe like 70 pages into the book, and I almost cried. Like last night, I was listening to this audiobook until like 1:30 a.m. in the morning, and I found myself like wanting to cry, and it's only like the first 70 pages. So take it as you will. I think I will actually cry by the end of this book. So if you are looking for a book that will make you cry this summer because for whatever reason you want to feel something in your life, then My Friends by Fredrik Backman, it's up there, man. I will make a full review about My Friends on my next video because I am filming a summer reading vlog, and one of the books that I am going to read, well, I am reading right now, is My Friends by Fredrik Backman. The last one, I forgot to mention this book. It's actually on the mystery thriller area, but also kind of like a satire book. It is Yesteryear by Carol Claire Berg. The thing about Yesteryear, I do not know how to summarize this book other than saying our main character, she lives in a farm, but she's an influencer. And one day she woke up and things around her are different. Yes, she still had her husband and her children, but they're acting weird, like something is slightly off. Apparently, she had traveled back in time, and it's her job to return to her original family. But the thing about this book, I've heard so much mixed review about it. Either people like very much enjoy this book, or people absolutely wanting to destroy this book. From the Goodreads, it said like it is a psychological horror mixed with satire, mixed with literary fiction. It is like a combination of many genres. It sounds very ambitious, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. One of the discussion that I've heard, I haven't really do my research about it. This book specifically is talking about like a white Christian woman in America. I am going to read this book for my summer reading vlog. So I will give you guys an in-depth review on that video. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. This is all the summer book that you can read in the summer, and I hope you guys have a fun summer. But with the heat wave, please be careful when you are outside, stay hydrated, and if it's very hot, just stay indoor and read your book in the comfort of your room. Sorry if I sound a little bit sad in this video. I was actually very sad for the last couple of days, but I thought I'm just going to film something. Maybe it will make myself feel slightly better. Once again, my name is Audrey. I like to talk about books, something nerdy, and I also do some cinematic stuff, some creative stuff. If you guys are interested with that, then yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!